and the zombies, the people with infections, like they're not smart, but they do like little things. Like you can take one headshot will kill them, but body shots you take a bunch of them and then they'll kill them. But they'll do this thing where they'll walk towards you, and if they're chasing you, they'll dip to the side real quick if you start shooting them. I'm like they shuck, like they just do like this, like they shake and then they hoard.
So do they make the distinction? Are they zombies or are they infected with something?
They say they're infected. They
so
call
it's
them
more like 28 days later.
No, because they're dead. Like there's pieces of them missing.
Do they die and come back? Like that defines a zombie to me.
That is true.
They die
That's
and come
true.
back. Like so I hate when people fucking call it 28 days later zombies. They're not zombies. They're infected with rage.
Right.
They have like a rabies or something. So
right.
They're not zombies. They're like running around. They're fast as fuck. Zombies to me are like you have to die and then reanimate.
They look dead. So you don't ever see them.
But they're fast as fuck.
They're fast. Yeah, they're not super fast. You can outrun them.
He can outrun them. I'm not outrunning anybody.
No,
I just let me learn Newport, please. Just fuck, and then you can have me. Like.
But they mutate on shit. I don't want to give away too much of the game, but like when I tell you, like this is the best zombie game I ever played.
Did you play Last of Us?
Yeah.
They're not really zombies, but fuck.
Last of Us is great.
Did you see the new one?
No.
So
really?
Good. Yes.
I'm gonna have to look it up
next year.
I can't
February.
Wait. I played Last of Us twice.
That game was so.
I don't play anything twice.
That was one of my favorite games ever.
Yeah.
Did you play Red Dead?
I did. I love that.
The second one?
Yeah, the one with the zombies.
No, the new Red Dead.
Oh no! I'm waiting.
The last one?
I have to buy it. I was playing this. I didn't buy anything new.
I'm gonna bring you Red Dead. You need to play Red Dead.
You have it on PlayStation?
No, I'll just buy it for you.
Oh, you're fine.
That's how bad you need to play it. That's like in my top 5. Red Dead.
I know.
Fucking amazing.
How long did it take you to beat it?
Well, I took days off of work and I played every day at like 5 in the morning. That's how good it is.
Jesus.
It's fucking amazing.
Christ.
It's so fucking good.
Like when my gameplay, doing this podcast, it takes time, right? But when I play games a lot is when it's like the winter time. Like right now, I'm like, I gotta go outside.
This is perfect then.
Once it becomes wintertime, I'm like, trying to sell my elliptical and work out and fucking play video games.
I've always wanted to do that. I wanted to get a bike just to put in my room so I could now I just do it in between shit. Like if I'm in between rounds, I'm like lifting weights real quick or something like that.
Yeah, it's a good way to because you forget about it.
Yeah, and you have to get up. I can't sit in the chair all day.
No, it's too much. So a lot of times what I would do is I would game on one of those round balls, and I would do sit-ups in between sets, or every time I get shot or some shit like that, I killed. But when you play these games, like you're playing for hours, and you're just trying to survive. But the best thing in this game, I could say, are the hordes. The hordes are kind of it's what you saw in World War Z.
Mm-hmm. Like that Israel scene where they're going over the walls and everything.
They're falling, but they're not climbing up a wall or any crazy shit like that. They can't do that. They kind of stay. The physics is still.
I know what you mean, but they'll do anything to get to you. Like they'll jump off buildings or whatever.
They're falling over each other. And matter of fact, after this, I'm gonna put it on for you. You're gonna want the game.
Now, how do you deal with the hordes though? Like, what do you do to stop? Like, you're only one guy, so how do you stop them?
You have to figure out how to. You have a certain amount of things like Molotov cocktails. You have a certain amount of bullets. You have about 3 different guns. So you can have a heavy machine gun. You can have a crossbow with bolts, and you can shoot different types of bolts. So it can be regular bolts. The crossbow is useless. It really shows how retarded.
What are there stealth parts where you need it?
Yes,
that they always force that shit on you.
Yeah, not a lot. I mean, you can go loud or you can go quiet.
Now, what about environmental? Like, if I'm running and there's a bar, can I shoot the door closed or try to trap them? So
you can make a restriction for them, but it won't stop them.
It just buys you time.
It buys you a few seconds.
That makes sense.
Yeah. So the biggest horde the first time I experienced a horde was the one you see when you see the preview of the game. Mm-hmm. It's inside some old wood mill factory.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, I died a lot of times. So I was but when you're playing it, your adrenaline kicks up. You feel that fight or flight. You're like, oh shit. And it's these things are chasing you it's on the screen, but fuck if I'm not really genuinely kind of my hair stands up, like my body is like go go go. So it's a fucking exciting game.
But then that's the best part of the games that they try to make you put it like in situations where you just can't even think right. Like you're just trying to react to everything that's happening, and then you might fuck up. But
right. And so like you the best way to kill a horde is to deal with it with the natural things you have around you, explosives, gas tanks that you can shoot, and it'll take out a group of them, a section of them. But we're talking about like 200. And you think about 200 people, you would say, I could take out all these people that say, oh yeah, there's a zombie apocalypse, I'll do this, I'll do that. No, 200 people are a fucking lot of people.
Yeah, what do? You can't even fight 5.
I'm gonna have a samurai sword. I'll do fine. Yeah, no, you're not. No, you're not.
What do you think about like stamina of swinging a sword consistently? Like I'm like
swing. All right, I'm done. Fuck. You got a heavy bag in your house. Take a baseball bat and swing that 200 times.
Yeah, there's no way.
There's just no way. And not that that's just a low number, right? It's a low number to kill these things, right? 200 times, you're going to just keep whacking it against this thing. Your fucking arm's going to want to fall off.
Yeah, but then if they run too, like, what can you do? Like, you can't even outrun them? Like,
well, no, you can run faster than them. You have this is a stamina bar, and you can roll out the way, which is like the big thing. Like, you're doing jujitsu rolls. Hi! I know jujitsu! So that's helpful, but best zombie game I've ever played. Period.
I tried.
Best. And I bought World War Z. I didn't even realize they had it. I
haven't tried that one yet either.
It's garbage.
Really? It looks more like Left 4 Dead though.
It is like Left 4 Dead. So maybe you like it. We could try it out.
They need to bring out a new one. There's definitely not enough zombies. State of Decay, but I think that's Xbox.
Oh, what's that one? I bought that zombie Dying Light.
I played that.
I fucking hate that.
Really?
Shit.
I liked it.
You like it?
Well, because I can dropkick zombies, so
everything breaks. When I play it, I'm like,
you have to craft things. Like you have to make new weapons.
I'm just screaming parkour.
Me too. Parkour. Yeah. But I love that at nighttime when those crazy things are chasing you. I played with my friends, so I would take like the firecrackers, and I'd be like, "Oh, watch out behind you!" And I'd throw firecrackers at him, so they all run towards him, and then I just leave him behind.
And there's something weird about how like the mechanics of it, how you rock when you run. It's like
it has the head bob.
Right, it makes you dizzy.
But I like that because then you could turn around and see them chasing you.
I don't like that game. That shit's garbage.
Unlike the regular game, you could turn it on where like other people can join your game as zombies, and then they'll just fucking fuck you up.
It's Dying Light?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
It happened to me and my friend. I didn't know he had it on, so like we're just running, and somebody joins his game and starts like picking us off and shit.
Oh, so they're like smart zombies.
No, they come in and they play the zombie, but like some zombie monster shit that could pounce on you or like drag you. So we're like, what the hell's happening? And then we noticed it was a person. They're just fucking us up the whole time.
Yeah. Oh, that's pretty interesting.
Yeah, it's crazy that they had that mechanic. I never knew they had it, so it was pretty surprising when some shit just came out of nowhere and fucked us up.
That's cool. You know what my go-to Zen game is? Don't make fun of me, please.
Cooking Mama?
No, on the PlayStation.
Sims?
No, I should get the Sims.
I love the Sims, but I don't like when I play myself because then it's like, fuck, this is too existential. Like I'm sitting here on a computer playing myself, playing on a computer.
Oh, that's kind of creepy.
So now I just make a womanizer guy, like this really old guy, and I just make him fuck all. Like I try to see how many kids I could have. Like I have 16 kids.
Isn't technically it's still you?
No,
that's what you would do in real life.
I know, but it's like I have like this whole backstory. He's like this old man named Enrique Romantico.
Really?
Yeah, and I always make him a musician. So like if women come over, you could like serenade them on your piano and shit. I have 16 fucking kids.
Oh, that's so fucking.
No, it's bad because like if too many baby mamas comes around, like he gets really nervous and shit. Like one time I died. Yeah, I threw a party and like 4 of my baby mamas came and he died. It was really sad. He died of embarrassment.
Oh, is that? I didn't even know
it's
that
a
was
thing.
a thing.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Oh, that's so funny.
Yeah,
I've never played The Sims.
It's fucking
I've never. I should say I've never played it on PlayStation. I only played it on PC.
They have the new one on PlayStation.
No,
it's fucking relaxing, man.
Is
I like it? Yeah, I like it.
Oh, okay, I have to try.
It's cool. You can just like make your little home and like do whatever menial job you want. Like sometimes they'll do stand up comedy and you can like practice your jokes.
It's funny because they can just go blah 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 blah.
Yeah, squabble squee. Yeah, just like made up shit. Yeah, but it's fucking cool. I love that. I always wanted to be a stand-up comedian, but I don't want to work late night. Like, I wish you could be like a 9 to 5 comedian. Oh, because I just want to work early and get home early. So like,
wait, on the show? I mean,
no, like real life.
Game?
Like,
real life,
yeah. I would love to be a stand-up comedian, but I just don't want to work late because I fucking hate that shit.
Really?
Yeah, I just want to be off regular.
Stand-up comedian. So you want to work a 9 to 5, but you want to be a stand-up?
That's what crazy. I wanted to be. A 9 to 5 stand-up. Yeah, like, but there's no fucking comedy clubs open at 9 o'clock. The comedy clubs are... Comedians by nature are nocturnal animals. But I'm not, so I want to change the game because I want to be up at 6 o'clock in the morning, but I want to do comedy.
My question is, who's going to be there? Because everybody will be at work.
Old people, I don't fucking know. Kids, old people, like homeless, people that don't have jobs.
Johnny Karate.
All the people that are going to fucking Maury, like, come to my show. Like, it would be way better. But I don't want to write down jokes either. Like, I just want to go stand up there and just, like, talk shit. Like,
oh, well, then you're in the perfect platform.
Yeah, I don't want to write anything down. Like, I was just, like, making jokes about, like, the worst way to die. Like, how would you want to die?
How?
I don't know. I wouldn't want to die in my sleep. Like, dying in your sleep seems lame. Like, you just go to sleep one day and, like, oh, okay, that's over.
Oh, well, you can be like that guy that jumped in front of the train the other day. He got rolled over by a train.
But what if you don't die and then you're just fucking hurt?
No, but you do die when you get rolled over by a train. Or you can have your leg snapped off.
And now you're just in pain. Like that.
But it won't last forever. Nothing lasts forever.
Last long enough for you to feel it. But I always think about, like, in Game of Thrones, right? So, like, I'm fucking some guy and I stab you in the stomach. Now you're just sitting on the battlefield like, oh, fuck. Like, oh, fuck. I'm not dying, but fuck. Like, hurry up.
Yeah.
Like, now you're just dying for 3 weeks sitting there on the battlefield just bleeding out forever. Like, that shit would suck.
Yeah, that was real life.
Or like a car accident. Like, oh, fuck. Like, I want something quick. I don't want to, like, be in pain forever.
That's why, dying in your sleep is... Is that the joke?
To me, that's lame. I don't know if it's a joke, but I find it funny. Like, that it would just suck to get stabbed, and you're just like, oh, God. Or like if somebody came, they have the people that come around and stab you to make sure you're dead. What if they miss, and you're like, fuck, man, you stabbed me twice. I'm not even dead. Fuck. Like shit like that to me, like that's the shit I think about. Like, fuck, I wouldn't want to die in medieval times because it seemed like it would take so long.
Of course it would. Most people died of fucking diseases. Like
that would suck.
You get cut on the battlefield, right?
Yeah. Oh, I got an infection. Fuck. It's like you don't even have a big wound.
You die.
Lose my arm.
He's like, man, I did great during that battle. Look, I just got this great scar, and you die of septicemia. Like
that's what I always think about. Like, see, that's the kind of stand-up I would do. I just want to talk about medieval death and like how much death would suck if it's not quick. And I just don't want to die in my sleep because I feel like that's lame. Like, what if I'm like my age now and I go to sleep and I don't wake up? Like, fuck, I don't even know I died.
But it wouldn't matter.
I'd be pissed.
You wouldn't be pissed. You wouldn't be anything.
Oh, I'm angry enough to be pissed in the afterlife. I'm that cynical that I would be angry in the afterlife.
You'd just be food for the worms.
I wouldn't because I'd be in my bed. Nobody even know I'm there. Just like, fuck. I just want a new mattress. Like, I don't want to die on my new mattress.
You always think about that, right? People die, and they die in the house. And if they're there for long enough, where the fuck do the flies come from? They come there. Like, the flies get there.
I don't know. I never thought about that.
You go into a house when somebody's been dead for a real long time. But then again, I guess if the house is sealed up really well, no flies.
Yeah, no flies, yeah.
No flies. When I worked in the fire department, I never forget my partner was telling me this thing, because we used to buy this old trailer park where all these old people were at. It was like an elderly, a mature adult, what they call it, mobile home park. Like, you had to be a certain age to live there. So we'd always go there for all types of things, heart attacks or strokes or whatever. So we get there. He gets there for this thing, and the lady had been dead so long. It was like, hey, we haven't heard from Grandma in, 3 weeks. She had been dead so long that she was mummified. Like, she was blackened and dried out. No flies. Like, she still had, like, the fluids that came out of her had kind of, like, dried up. In humid, hot-ass Florida, out of all places.
That's fucking crazy.
Isn't that crazy?
See, I don't want to go out like that.
But how would you know? You'd be dead. You don't
know. Because if people believe in afterlife, so.
But then it would be. But afterlife would be afterlife. It'd be like, oh.
No, like I'm cynical enough to be pissed after death too.
So you'd be
mad. There's certain deaths I'd be mad at, like falling in the shower. Fuck, and then they find you butt ass naked, and now you're all bloated. I don't want to be feeling like that. I'd be pissed.
I seen one in a book about forensic pathology, and the guy was this old dude, like 70s, 80s. Probably close to like 80s. And he had this system that he had set up, and what he would do is he would take these pulleys, and he would pull his legs like this, and it was this humongous dildo that would ram him in the ass. I'm not making this shit up.
What does this have to do with people dying?
Because it was a book on pathology. So
Did he die from that?
Yes, he died.
No.
He had a heart attack. He had a heart attack. And so the forensic pathologist that took the picture, he's got this